Yo, dog. So I recently saw this at a thrift store and decided to check it out, see what it was, because I'm not familiar with the packaging at all. It was $5, or not the packaging, the tin or whatever that it's in. I had no idea what this was. I knew that it wasn't cards right away, but looked it up and it's something that it comes with like I think like notebooks and pencils or something like that. I don't know if this was like a school thing or what it was exactly, but I opened it up and I have already kind of skimmed through this and it's full of cards, and from initial like first look, I thought, hey, that's mostly old school cards. And it is. And as you can see, there's other cards in here too. It's not just Yu-Gi-Oh, but I figured let's just go through this because who knows what could be in here. So there's some Japanese cards, English, mostly English cards. That's Magic Ruler, uh, Legacy of Darkness, Duelist Pack. It's a Duelist Pack 2, Metal Raiders, Starter Deck Pegasus. So that's some old stuff, some cool stuff. A lot of it, I don't think there's been reprints of like any of those old sets. And as you can see, there's a Pokemon card in here, a Duel Masters card, which it looks like that's the only Duel Masters card in here. Mostly just kind of skimming through to see like if anything. There's a first edition Monster Reborn from Starter Deck Pegasus. And I don't know that I would say any of these cards are mint. Some kind of look like they might be near mint. Some have like, a bent corner. Or there's a Vision of Chaos. Or whatever, but let's try to separate the first editions as I notice them. Another first, I believe that's Starter Deck Pegasus. Yeah, buddy. Angle's not the best, but it's not like I could do too terrifically either way with how these cards are jumbled up in here anyways. So just kind of start going a little more quickly through these. I can feel, yeah. Hopefully there's not something like really good in here that's bent. That would be unfortunate. This is going to take forever at the pace that I'm going, so let's kind of, I don't know what this is from. Put that there, I guess. That's just an empty sleeve. Okay. I see a Toon Mermaid. I don't know. I don't believe that was yeah, it was a Starter Deck Pegasus card. Okay. They're all first edition. Well, not all. Most of those Starter Deck Pegasus cards are first. There's a first edition Labyrinth of Nightmare. Should separate the Japanese cards while I'm at it. So this was Starter Deck Pegasus. Penguin Knight. It's cool to see these old school cards. Might be one of the only things in Yu-Gi-Oh that holds any value is like these old sets that haven't been reprinted to death. Go ahead and pick this stack up. Yeah, when I first opened this, I felt like it wasn't a whole lot of cards, and I don't know if it was the way I was looking at it, but it's definitely a lot of cards. Also, if there is something valuable, I really don't. Not even valuable like I'm going to sell it, but Elegant Egotist that's from Metal Raiders. And that's a rare. That's our first rare. Pharaoh's Servant. Yeah, it's mostly old sets. Starter Deck Pegasus. There's another first edition from. Is that Magic Ruler? If you don't know, Magic Ruler got changed to Spell Ruler because of a lawsuit from Wizards of the Coast for Magic the Gathering, which seems kind of silly, and it is, but I don't know. Maybe somebody got confused and bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic Ruler instead of Magic the Gathering cards. I have no idea how that, how that would have worked. Got the wrong, bought the wrong thing at the store, so I gotta sue you. Obviously, that's not, doesn't matter. But maybe that is how it went down. Urabi, first edition starter deck Pegasus. I can't find my mouse. Help. Let's kind of pick up the pace here, like I said I was going to. We're not going to worry too much about first editions. If we start seeing cards that I think are valuable or that might be, like, cool, that's really lucky that you found that in there. Here's the first thing I've seen that might be worth checking out. Sneasel EX. Pretty good condition. No idea what set this comes from, but it says 2003 at the bottom, so that's super cool. We'll sleeve that up. Chain Burst. First edition RDS. Rise of Destiny? I don't know. That's got to be Rise of Destiny. I don't know. RDS. I'm not sure. Hope you like this upside down sideways angle. Let's just. I have looked through this somewhat, but not enough to know, like, right away what something is or anything like that, because when you buy something from a thrift store, you kind of want to make sure it's not full of, like, who knows what it could be full of. There is, like, a weird texture on these cards, like there's dust or something on them. I don't know how to explain it, but not legitness. Not legitness at all. Just desserts. Japanese. Not sure what mask that is. It's a first edition Just Desserts from Starter Deck Joey on Shadow Ghoul. Every time I say I'm going to pick up the pace, this video is going to be 6 hours long. Yeah, we can only hope. Porygon? Japanese Porygon? I assume that's Japanese. I don't know. It's not English. I'm pretty quick to look at a language and tell you if it's English or not. That's one of my, like, prominent skills I have. First thing I've seen in here that I have zero idea what it is. Knight's Kingdom. This is like some kid that, like, had to get rid of stuff, or somebody clean. Well, it couldn't have been a kid with how old these cards are. I guess it could have been I don't know. Charmander. Pidgey, Fire Energy. Oh, I see a holographic dog. Not a holographic dog, a holographic card. Dog. Ooh, we like Cyberjar, and we do like, it's rough. It's a lightly played, maybe moderately played Cyberjar, and it is a first edition from Magic Ruler. Neat. Let's get to that hollow. MST, Japanese. There's our first hollow. Hopefully our first of many more hollows. And it is in... It's seen better days. But it is a Starter Deck Kaiba. Probably the most common flute of, well, I don't know about current, like, playtime, but back in the day, if you saw, I don't remember what set flute came from. I don't know who I'm kidding trying to straighten these cards up. We have a Kazaki self-destruct button, and that is from TLM, The Lost Millennium. We have a Cryosphinx rare. Lost Millennium. Sorry, The Lost Millennium. Another Cyber Jar. A not first edition from Magic Ruler. Petite Dragon. Somebody had Magic Ruler. I don't think I mean, if I did open a Magic Ruler, it was when I was like, I don't know what the window was to like find Magic Ruler in stores before it was taken out. I'm assuming it just never got reprinted. Spirit Message in, first edition. Labyrinth of Nightmare. A little fire energy. Another hollow, our second hollow. A repeat, unlucky, started at Kaiba. Flute of Summoning Dragon appears to be in worse shape. This is definitely like, I don't know if that's heavy played, but if it's not heavy played, if it is moderate play, then the other one's definitely like light play. Not that it really matters. Change of heart, shift. That's beat to shit condition. Get a close up on that. Nice. First edition, Pharaoh's Servant. Put it in the burn pile. No, we're not. Well, there's an ultra rare. Neato. There's a super rare. There's our third hollow, I guess. It is a Magic Ruler, Messenger of Peace. Little whitening and stuff. Not too bad. Oh, yeah. The ultra rare. Diffusion Wave Motion. I don't know if that's something on the card or a bend or a scratch. Regardless, it is a limited edition promo card from Rise of Destiny. I want to say Rise of Destiny. I really don't know. Oh, a tip card. Now we're cooking. Oh, Suicune. Neato. Hitmontop. Harpy's Brother. Pharaoh's Servant. I feel like that card got changed. Maybe got renamed or something. Pharaoh's Servant rare. Lost Millennium. The Lost Millennium rare. Little ritual card. I feel like I'm really used to seeing Oja Magic rare, and that is just a common. A lot of commons. We did hit the common lottery, in case anyone's wondering. We hit the bulk lottery. I mean, for $5, I didn't really care what was in here. It wasn't even $5. I think there was like a sale thing or something going on. There's our, I don't know, 56th hollow, I think. We got a card destruction from starter deck Yugi, dude. Yugi Moto. Assaulted. Ooh, a third flute. We got a playset. We got a playset. They get in there in worse condition each time we get one. Oh yeah, this one's, yeah. I was thinking maybe I did that. I don't know how, but it's like, it's easy to be like, yeah, I did that. That's my bad. Nah, that was already like that. For sure. Level limit area A. Elemental energy. Sheesh. I'm a big fan of the Elemental Hero stuff. Like, I wish they would, if they're going to reprint the shit out of everything, give me some of that, dog. At least Yu-Gi-Oh! You can go to the store and have a pretty good chance of buying something. If you go there looking for Pokemon, you're gonna end in it's gonna be a fist fight or a stabbing or something. And that's not even for the good cards. They're gonna have to deploy the National Guard if somebody wants some Prismatic Evolutions or whatever the new sets are, the Mega Evolutions. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of gave up on looking. I was interested, and then it's like every time I go to the store, they're like, "You got to get here on Thursday when the guy stocks it," and I'm like, "Okay, do I need to bring anything to fight people, or what's the deal with that?" Legend of Blue Eyes Dragon Capture Jar, and the cool thing about a Legend of Blue Eyes card is I'm assuming that's not the reprint set. I don't know how to tell. You know what? Let's take a gander. No idea. You son of a gun, dude. Please don't fall. You son of a gun. Alright. Guardian of the Labyrinth. Metal Raiders, I feel like I've never seen that before. I stopped to look at the shield he's holding because I felt like something was on it. On the card. Man, we've hit a dry spell here. Upstart Goblin and another Pokemon Hollow, dude. We got an Aggron EX, dude. Oh, saw, dude. Once again, that is 2003. Yeah, buddy. Wait, is it? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Don't even worry about focusing. Go ahead and give the mouse a wiggle so the screen don't time out again. We have another rare. A Legacy of Darkness Fusion Sword. Murasami Blade. Trainer. 2002. Pokemon Fan Club. Let's go, dude. Are you a Pokemon fan? Nah, eBay fan. The glare and stuff, it's kind of like, is that a hollow? And it's like, nah, that's not a hollow, dog. You need to get your glasses on. Oh, we're in the home stretch, boys. This eagle is grounded, dude. I don't know why I'm separating the cards like it matters. Like something to actually separate, I'm sure I'll know. I don't know if we've gotten any too crazy of anything out of here or not. I mean, just seeing, assuming those are Magic Ruler, MRL, and I'm not an idiot, very possible. That's really cool to pull. I don't care if it's a common. I don't care what it is. It's cool to see. I don't know. Ooh, mint. Let's see what we got here. Starter deck. Put that in the good pile. Over here. I don't know. I'm not throwing it. Well, I don't know. What is this? An instruction book for Pokemon Advanced. Oh, another. Is that another Ultra of the same card? Yeah, if it's a promo, it probably is. Senju of the Thousand Hands. Magic Ruler, first edition. What are we cooking with here? Well, that is a spot on the card. It's like a white speck. Could be anything. Limited edition, Diffusion Wave Motion. Ooh, mint. We'll call it near mint to be fair. Ryu ran, dude. Where'd he go? What's he running for? Curse you and your few Pokemon cards. Spicy little Pidgey. Spicy little Pidgey right here, dude. I don't know how Pokemon works. We need one more. We'll get us a playset of Pidgey. And then we'll be gaming. That beat that mango right. Oh. That is a secret rare Imperial Order from Pharaoh's Servant. And it's one of the closest, I mean, that's the closest to like near mint I've seen out of here. Wow. Put that over there by itself. All right. I think that's paid for the $5 right there. Probably more so. If I had to guess, it's worth somewhere between 190,000. No, I don't know. Probably like, I don't know, less than, 20, 10 to 20. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's more than $5 though. Another holo. Messenger of Peace from Magic Ruler. What do you know? Little bend or something on the corner. Nothing too bad. We're going to call that double mint condition. Double mint gum. We've got... Dude. Boneheimer. Give him the Boneheimer, dude. Labyrinth, that goes in the good pile, dude. The bad pile is getting burned. The good pile getting burned. No. I don't like throwing cards away, even when they're beat to shit. It's like, might as well, but it's Labyrinth and Nightmare Skull Lair. It's just like, what are you gonna do with them when they're in that bad of condition? But you throw them at people or something. I don't know. Oh, I thought I saw another holo. Spoilers, dude. We got another holo barrel behind the door from Pharaonic Guardian. If I say it's a holo and you look and you're like, that ain't a holo, you just gotta take my word for it. Pretty good looking, too. Pretty good looking card. Condition-wise. It's a cool looking card, too, I guess. Sure, they're all cool looking. They're all great in their own way, dude. Come on. I kind of gave up on trying to look at, like, what's first edition and what's not on account of this is 23 minutes already. So, I mean, if it's something that if it's a holo, a rare, it catches my eye for whatever reason. If any of this Pokemon stuff is worth, I mean, I'm not getting rid of any of it, but if any of it's, like, valuable, and this video gets more than 2 views, and they're both not views from me, let me know. Harpy Lady Sisters, that's like, you can see that it's sleeved, but like the corners flipped up, so somebody cared but didn't care enough, man. Unlucky. Does that say Starter Deck 8? Starter Deck 8, so that's not even like... I don't know why that's sleeved. I guess that's just someone's favorite card. I don't know. Upstart Goblin. Destroy. MST. Kind of wild, we got a secret rare. Fisher from Legend of Blue Eyes. Giant Germ from Underneath Someone's Car. First edition Magic Ruler. That's unlucky. A first ed Magic Ruler card that's... I mean, I wouldn't expect to find cards that old in a random tin that are in good shape. Darkness Energy. Pokemon, dude. Oh, saw, dude. Scalper Bond Go, dude. With a nice little bend in it. Nice. We're getting to the end. This video is gonna be as long as I thought it would be. That's unlucky. And it's completely my fault. I'll do better. Oh. Taking a look, making sure everything's everything and like it should be. I thought that was a hollow Light Force sword. I'm gonna end up missing something. I think that's a hollow. Right under the Turtle Oath. The holiest of cards. It's protecting the hollow. A Giant Germ. A non-first edition from Magic Ruler. In great condition. Oh, nope. Big bend at the corner. You spoke too soon. You ruined my life. Christmas is ruined. Good job, dummy. Set this down. Give the mouse a little wiggle. Wiggle. Was I right? Is this a hollow behind the Oath of the Turtle? I was wrong. We'll get him next time. I have like a weird feeling that I missed something, which is very possible when you're flipping through these and looking over your shoulder at the computer. Pharaoh Servant. Dimension Hole. Oh, nice, dude. Little Japanese Totodile? I definitely missed something. Did I miss something? I know I saw a hollow that I just went past, I think. You forgot this, you idiot. Oh yeah, that's it right there. That was the hollow. Just a quick skim through of all the cards I didn't put aside to ease my worries of did I don't know how I'm gonna tell with this half-assed skimming I'm doing, but we'll see. It'll be alright and shit like that. I have my monitor is on like a bright white screen for better lighting. And the glare that it puts on the cards, even when I'm not looking through my phone, which is recording, makes it kind of hard to see what's happening. Mispolymerization. Oh, I noticed two cards were kind of sticking. Maybe that's what it was. Man, this would have been a much better way to do this, is I go through all these and then re-go through all of them. Alright, here's the pile. Of like hollows and first eds. I feel like there's cards over here and I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, there's cards that I have in this pile and I have no idea why. Like those cards that I just laid down. I don't know what they were doing in that pile. Can we hit? Yeah, we're hitting 30 minutes. Nice. There's a lot of cards to go through, and they are all a mess and all over the place, and stuff and things. And which did you see? I thought that was a hollow. And there's a strong possibility that I do this, go through these, and I miss it again. So, you know, I keep feeling like I see something. Maybe I just want to see something, but once I'm done going through these, that's it, so. Mm-hmm. You son of a gun, dude. Is it going to be the last card that I pick up so hollow, or is there just legitimately not one in here? Not another one in here, I guess. I kept thinking I saw something, and I don't. Maybe I didn't. I'm starting to think now that I didn't. I definitely wasn't paying super good attention because the Pokemon cards didn't get put out, didn't get separated. See right there, there's one I missed. A Graceful Charity, super rare. Starter deck Pegasus. So definitely missed one. Is that a hollow? It's a hollow first edition Jar of Greed from Labyrinth of Nightmare. Super rare. Missed two. That's a rare. Metal Raiders. Let's try to not damage any of these more than they already are now. We can pick up the speed and miss a couple more. See, as soon as I started going faster, I missed stuff, and that's caused me to burn like an extra. Actually, those were pretty far back there. I probably missed those right away. Picked it up and immediately missed two super rares. Looked away, so probably missed something. Well, like I said, though, once we're done here, we're done. Fusionist? Legend of Blue Eyes? Monitor is helping with seeing like the condition of the cards for sure, but seems to perfectly glare out whether it's a hollow or not. And that's the last little bit here. So if anyone's here and cares, I'll go. Here's the like randomness or damaged or Japanese cards. Whatever that is, whatever that is. Here's the one card we put aside. Not first edition, but a secret rare Pharaoh Servant Imperial Order. It's like a awesome find for something like this, assuming it's not a reprint Pharaoh Servant. And I don't know how much value there is on those old sets that they've reprinted the hell out of. These are all the Pokemon cards. There's a, decent bit in here. Hollows. They're almost all in, like, mint to near mint condition. They all look and feel great. There's one or two that I think that Dark Energy or whatever it is had a bend in it, but outside of that, everything's pretty good. And the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so obviously the Imperial Order and the Jar of Greed were like the stars of this, I think. First edition. What is it? Labyrinth of Nightmare, Jar of Greed. And a secret rare Imperial Order. And then set those to the side, and that's just something I wanted to look at. But decent bit of rares, and we can set that aside. Decent bit, like a deck's worth of rares. As you can see, the cards, some of the cards in here have like some damage or yellowing to them. But for the most part, I would say they're in better condition than I would expect. You can see that a lot of them look pretty good. That's obviously just the side of the card, but somebody put them in this tin and very rarely bought packs, or this was like what they thought was bulk. And certain cards like that Imperial Order, Jar of Greed, and some of the random hollows in here slipped in there. But yeah, this was a nice little box of cards to stumble across. And I hope you enjoyed that 35. I'm sure that no one sat through that. I can't believe I sat through that. Yeah, that's it for me, dog. Peace.